So if I go around the corner, see if this axle is going to make. Oh yeah, that's something pretty bad. I don't think I ever had that bad. Okay, so I'm working with replacing a CV axle here. I'm trying out my new camera. So we have 32 millimeter here for the axle bolt. Make sure you can always push that in. I had it turned all the way to the right, and I'll show you why. Because to get to the axle, you need to be able to take the knuckle bolts off. Looks like these are 17 millimeter. There's the new axle. The old axle is super bad. Let's see here. Get pretty tight. So let's try bigger impact. 17. Had it ready. Normally this messes with your alignment. I guess you can, there's a alignment angle you can mess with. So I should be able to come out. This car is very small, so it's not there's not much force. So the reason why I have it turned to the right is once you break this loose, it'll let you do this. So you push this out. If you can't push it out, you have to hammer it out. Right there. There's washer came out. So you're able to, gives you more room to turn the axle this way. Needs to go further more. And lock it. So, turning as max to the left as you can, or to the right, sorry. Hopefully this, pulling this back, but looks like brake line's in the way. So what you will do, you can use a screwdriver, flat screwdriver. So what you want to do, loosen that up. It'll give you a little bit more room. Pull that back. And hopefully. So what you do now is turn the opposite direction. Better make sure you have your key. Go to the left. And right there, you have the axle. Oh, this axle's horrible. Okay. This thing is really, really dry. It's a good timing to check your bearing. Uh-oh. Another problem, I have fuel leaking. Okay, I'll look into that. Take a pry bar. Put that in here. If I can, let's see. Has to be just right. But it looks like I moved it. Whoa. That is not good. That is not what the fluid is supposed to look like. Yeah, this is not good. Still smells like gear oil, but that is not the proper color for sure. Look. Next step. Looks like I have wrong. The fluid is not the right color for sure. So that will be my next project. But at the moment, I'm going to focus on axle. So pry bar, just grab it right here. I don't even have to do much. So here's a new one. Costs about $70 at Rock Auto. They're actually very simple. So make sure you kind of move this around, in and out, move the nut. Takes a few minutes to put this in. Always put anti-seize on here. That way it doesn't stick. Just like this. And a little bit on the splines. It's good. So what you do here, you push that right in, line it up, you'll feel it move, and you push it like this. Okay, that's already in. Twist. It has to be just right angle. So this has to be like right there. And that is in. Put the, don't forget spacer. Apply some anti-seize to the threads. Put the knot in. Okay. Put the bolt back in. You have to at least try to line it up. This sway bar is what pushing it down. So let's see here. If I pry on the sway bar, give me leverage. Okay, I got the bolts in. So I noticed right here lower, that not the lower, the lower ball joint has a broken boot here. That's torn up. Also, sway bar bushing has way too much play in it. Okay, so 17 millimeter. Hold that in. Okay. This is its original size. Okay. This brake rotor is very thin looking, so eventually we'll need brakes. Need a lot of things pretty much fixed. So brake line goes back in. The clip, oh, that didn't work, so it goes this way. You just smack it. Where's my hammer? Okay, so that goes back in. Axle, so I got it laying around for another project, so it needs to go in. I didn't see one in the box. Maybe there was one, I'm not sure. Okay, so that goes back in. So we go back on. So when I do this, I can hear, I'm not sure it's a bearing, but the strut mount makes a lot of noise. This is the old axle. This thing is shot. I couldn't drive well. I had excessive vibration over 55 miles an hour, and then at low speed, this thing started to pull to the left. See if I can just break this apart real quick. That came right out. And this is what happens when you have a torn axle boots. Just grease, bearings, and eventually you can turn and this thing can get frozen. Then you won't be able to